welcome to Boston, Massachusetts, home to the Freedom Trail, the heart of the American Revolution, and we are here to find out who will end their season on a high note as champions of the Fenway Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see a team from the American, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on a team from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. Fielded in the end zone, it's Jenkins. So East Carolina's offense will get first crack at it here. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a double.
Dropping back, it's Hauser. Here comes the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And the Pirates will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. From midfield, looking for room. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Hokies offense will go to work for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. He'll pull it on the read. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Selden. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Just going to keep it after the snap. Powers through the defender. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. The Pirates in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Hauser. Finds his big tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Pirates are marching down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
And the Pirates now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass. Pulls it in with one hand. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Pirates racing to the line in a hurry-up. Rides to back and leaves it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. They'll run the option. The pitch. Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. Let's see what he can do with it. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Takes the handoff. It's Bennett. There he goes. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. They'll put in play from the 41 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Stewart. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got it behind the line. It's Stewart. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Pulls it in down the sideline. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
He wants to throw it again. Here's the pressure. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Grabbed on the outside. It's Selden. He gets down to the 25 before going out of bounds. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Trying to get rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Hauser. Works the middle. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Pirates with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll keep it himself. They'll make the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Pirates will punt this one away. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touch.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, giving those receivers faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Punt is on its way. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looking to pass. It's Hauser. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And these edge rushers, man, they're so athletic nowadays. They can get to the quarterback, bend that corner so quickly, get him on the ground before he knows what hits him. How about that defensive end and that speed off the edge?
And the Pirates trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun, running back gets the give. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming. The Pirates send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Fires to the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Hokies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He breaks a tackle. At the 35, he's open. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Right on the money. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Trying play action. Working that left side now. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Shotgun snap on third down. Looking for the score. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Grabbed behind the line, it's Smith. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. To the air, it's Hauser. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He'll take it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Tight end now in motion. Now the play fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Green. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Firing deep. He's got it on the outside. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
It's complete to the right. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Hokies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the wide receiver. Slithers into space. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. From the gun, the running back has it. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off play action. He'll try to do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Takes a hit as he fires. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Here comes the field goal unit. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. Good, right down the boulevard.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to throw. It's Hauser. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Montgomery. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Grabbed in the middle. It's Smith. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Smith. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith.
And offenses keep track of yards after catch consistently. There was none there. Nice job by the defense swarming to the football as soon as he caught it and getting him on the ground.
Oh, the big fella almost had the interception. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And the Pirates will bring the punt team onto the field. Oh, it's off the side of his foot. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll check the spot. I think they'll have it right around the 40-yard line. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Gives it on the option. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Quickly to the tight end. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And after that, best thing you can do, run it away. Here comes the special teams. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking for a man. It's Hauser. Immediately fires to the middle. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Working the middle, it's complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking downfield very late in the half. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, hard not to enjoy that incredibly historic town. What a fun time to be in Boston, and what a fun first half we've had in the Fenway Bowl. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the fellas for the conclusion of the Fenway Bowl.
The Pirates will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Keith. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And we're about to get another look at this hokey offense. Quarterback on the keeper. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Green. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And this center downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. On the run, it's Stewart. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Looking left. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Green. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? He'll do it himself. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Hokies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Bennett. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. He did a nice job of it.
And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Right down the middle. He's got it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The Hokies, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. Now on 2nd and goal. Go straight ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hokies! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
East Carolina, 0.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. To the air, it's Hauser. Caught near the sticks, it's Smith. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Pirates come to the line in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Pirates line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
And you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Give to the single back. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Ball is at the 41 as his defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Green. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Selden. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Green. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He's got the tight end. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to run it in. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. What will the offense dial up on 3rd and goal? Trying to bully their way in. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And the beatdown has ensued.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it out. It's Jenkins. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield, it's Hauser. Pocket breaking down. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. And the Pirates will call on their punt team. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. He's piled up 76 yards rushing so far in this one, and he's closing in on 1,200 for the season. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
Gonna run it. It's Bennett. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. They'll move the tight end. The give. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies. Follow the block. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
On to attempt to try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So a relative... covering 39 yards. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Jenkins. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. How about this group taking the lunch pail, going to work, locking in, and shutting down this offense?
And Virginia Tech fans love to hear that because that's how they built this brand. It's been on physical, tough defense, and this defense has lived up to the reputation.
To the air, it's right. Lost one deep down the right side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Bringing the heat. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the fourth down stop.
Man, that's a rough outcome. I get it. I want to try to be aggressive, but backed up in your own territory, aggressive, and you fail, now you set the other team up for almost automatic points.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Wants to fire on second down. It's complete on the right side. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Off the play fake. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. Quick strike on that 3. Scoring drive. He found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Back to throw, it's Hauser. Got his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Pirates with the 1st and 10. They just keep firing. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
As a defensive lineman, let me tell you something. This is hunting season. This is when you pin your ears back and you absolutely fly to the quarterback, and you can see it. They know it's pass, and they get to him again.
And the Pirates with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. He lost one down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Pirates will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds the tight end. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. And the Hokies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Almost had the completion, just missed it. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Hokies will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Back to throw, it's Hauser. Finds his tight end. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a 1st down at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Montgomery. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Puts him in the spin cycle. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And this offense, man, they just can't get out of their own way. Like, they've got a 0 on the scoreboard already. Now turning the football over late in the game when you're down. They've got to find a way to make something good happen on that side of the football.
And we're Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Firmly in control of this game, we'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one. They went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and to keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up, and we are finished as well. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, thanking our entire crew and thanking you for being with us.